And it is West Coast Massholes. We're back. Josh has a new phone and he's dancing. Macho man.
I want to be a macho man. Isn't that the new
Hang on, keep talking.
It's like
hang on.
Okay, I'm going to keep talking. Isn't that like what Trump was using? And little does he know that was like the gay anthem for a while. Well, I guess it's a good conversation. Just left. I think he's taking a dump. Did he flush? Is he going to flush? Yeah. Oh, thank God there's no smell feature on this thing. New phones. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That was a fast one.
There was a delivery at the door.
They don't know you're on. You don't have a
I was doing
on-air
a show,
light,
I guess. And my son's in class, and my wife is upstairs teaching class, so I had to get the door. And then I got there, and it's a delivery person who's waiting at the door. Normally they just leave these things at the door, but she's waiting at the door. She's got a mask, but I don't have a mask, so I had to scramble to get a mask to open the door to get the package from her.
And what was it a very important package?
This is the world. It's something my son ordered for himself. He's been saving money for some kind of Nintendo thing.
Oh,
so he
it's very important.
Well, he really wants this Nintendo thing. So, God bless him. God bless him, I say.
Yeah.
I didn't start a timer, so I have no idea how long we're talking for. So I guess it'll start. It's a hectic day. You've got this new phone, and it's crazy. You can't figure out how to change the aspect ratio.
No, so this is it.
This is it.
It's nutty.
I got a ring light on my face.
Supposedly,
now. Look, I'm all bright. I'm lit because I have a ring light. See?
So
you can see my glasses.
Look at you. Oh, fancy. Wow. I'm using all natural. Let me just give myself a little bit more. I'm using the Lord's light.
Yeah, that's good. It's just in my room, I get blasted out by the window, so I had to come up with something else. And I'm trying to up my audition game. That's why I cut my hair and I shaved and everything. Because
I shave too. Okay. This is my 5 o'clock shadow.
That's your 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figure, fuck it. If they want me to shave, I'll shave. But I'm not going to shave just for them.
No, I know. I always the especially commercial auditions, they always ask if you shave. So I say on my slates I'll shave, but I don't think having the goatee is getting me jobs. Even though I say I'll shave, they can't imagine me without the goatee because this is the world we live in. So I had to shave. That's all there is to it.
Well, you scare me shaving. You're more threatening shaved.
Why?
I don't know. You give me like I could see you wearing a priest collar and talking to little boys. Like, it's really scary.
Why would I do that? Why?
I'm not saying you would. I'm just saying that's the character.
It's because I have red hair and I'm like Irish looking that you think I would put on a frock and molest children.
Yeah, I would actually cast you. Can you do an Irish accent?
I mean, not a good one.
All right.
Could you spare a contra, lad? I'm thirsty. I'd like to have a pint. Yeah, I can't do it.
It's good enough. Good enough.
Well, from what I see, this is why I don't do accents, because most of the accent work I see sucks. So I don't want to suck. I don't really have an ear for it. I'm not good at it. So I don't want to insult people from Ireland. They can be real mean.
Yeah.
I certainly don't like it when people do Boston accents and they sound like a fucking Kennedy.
Fuck
off. You're not playing a Kennedy, so stop sounding that way.
Oh, yeah. That's that generic shit. I got to do a Boston for today's audition. Fucking Sam Adams guy. Fucking. They're doing some.
Is it a commercial or a show?
Yeah, it's commercial.
Yeah.
I haven't done one of these Zoom audition things. It's kind of weirding me out a little bit, but whatever, be fine.
Yeah,
Just
it's
go and
actually
learn.
I mean, the ones I've had, the guys, the direct. I mean, it's really you're only talking to the director. You know, it's not like a room full of producers and stuff.
Oh, so it's not like a screen where you see a bunch of fucking people. It's just
Not the ones I've done. Like
yeah.
I'll log on. I talk to the session runner who like gives me the rundown, and then I get put in a waiting room again. And then when it comes back, it's generally the director.
Okay.
And it's been cool because the directors who I talked to, who happen to all be guys, they were nice. They were cool. You know, it was fun. It was like a little just, hey, we're working on this. It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So the
Cool.
experiences I've had have been good.
Nice.
I mean, I
You
haven't
had
booked anything, but
no.
I've enjoyed the audition process. But I swear, I've never booked off of self tapes in my entire career, and now that's like basically all I have to go out for. So I don't know what to do. This is why I got a ring light, and I got a little microphone I can plug into my phone to make the sound better. And I
Yeah.
shaved, and I had my wife cut my hair while I was drunk. So you know, I'm doing all I can. Best foot forward here. Best foot forward.
Yeah, I got a light, but I got a decent LED where I can do different adjustments, and I got better with. I got that last year because I was getting more and more self tapes. I got the lav mic last year too. That works nice, but I try to make the lighting more contrasty with, especially for TV. But for commercial, I guess you kind of want like, here I am.
Hey.
But with the Zoom thing, you can't use the lav mic because you can't hear.
Oh right,
right?
yeah. You can't. Yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I'm wondering, I guess you shouldn't use earbuds either.
No,
Probably.
I didn't. I mean, one time I had it on a selfie, tripod thing, and another time my wife just held it for me because of the nature. If we were using it was a commercial that took place in a bathroom, so we were literally using the bathroom, so it's
Oh,
just easier
nice.
to hand hold it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Well, fucking no viewer wants to see some stupid massholes talk about fucking commercial auditions. Fuck.
Well,
Our one
it's
viewer is
fucking
gonna get bored.
it's election day. We're just avoiding talking about politics because it's election day, and we're not going to know anytime soon who the winner is.
Or we do, or it's a freaking crazy landslide. Who knows?
it's
You
it's
know?
it, it, it it's not going to be a crazy landslide. Um, I don't think, but the Republicans will find a way, regardless, to fight the election results. So one way or the other, it's going to take a couple weeks before we know what's up. Because they're already Trump's already going to march lawyers in at the end of the day. He's already got a team of lawyers to come in and scream at people about counting all the votes and whatever.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
It's a bunch of nonsense.
malarkey. Hopefully, there's enough write-ins for Kanye that it just trumps everything. Pun intended.
Yeah, I guess if they're Trump defectors and they're voting for him, great.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're idiots who think that's a good idea, maybe they're ciphering from the wrong candidate. I don't know.
Better than Trump.
Did you see Trump's final campaign ad?
No, I don't watch that shit.
It's him doing his dance. You know, he does that dance where it looks like he's jacking
The
off.
jerk off dance.
Dance, like a double
macho man.
That's it. That's his ad. That macho.
I wanna be a macho man. Yeah,
that's what he does. And then you got Biden and Kamala in masks walking in slow mo and black and white to an Eminem song. Yeah, he's got a history of horrible misogyny, but okay, it's a better campaign ad. I'll give him that.
I haven't seen any Kanye ads. Why you would think Kanye would like drop some awesome ads, but no. He didn't.
Kanye's entire campaign has been very confusing. I don't.
Yeah, well,
I
he
don't
had
know.
put his name in very late, and he was like the vice president in the California ballot, not president. I'm confused by the whole thing.
Very
Some
confused.
some guy named Rocky was running American Independent with Kanye Omari West as vice president.
I
I'm
think
very confused.
I think Kanye
Uh,
is confused. I don't think Kanye is 100%. That's
I don't
probably
think
part of it.
I don't think anybody is, but
No,
nobody's
I'm not.
100%.
I'm not saying people
Yeah,
are all 100%. I know I'm not. I'm just saying Kanye is particularly insane. I think he's crazy. He's out of his
yeah.
mind. I don't think he knows. He's not. He doesn't deal in reality. So he doesn't know the difference between the president and the vice president or what party he's running for. He said he was going to run for president, and now he's sticking to it.
Cool. I think he wanted to create the birthday party. I think that was, and that's the name of it. He wanted to create a new party called the birthday party. That's a great idea. What party are you voting for? Birthday. What? Yeah,
birthday,
the birthday
birthday party.
birthday party.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
sure, sure.
Makes you smile, anyways. You
Yeah, it
know?
makes you think of birthdays, and those are fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes. Unless you were abandoned, and then birthdays were the worst days. Like Biggie Small said,
It's so sad.
birthdays was the worst days. What?
That's so sad. Uh,
uh, oh man. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not nearly as anxious as the rest of the social media world. I just like it is what's gonna happen is gonna happen. And my attachment to worry and anxiety isn't gonna freaking make it any better or worse. Well,
that's
actually
true.
would
I
make it
mean,
worse.
we've already done all we. I mean, I've done all I could do. I did it weeks ago, so there's not a
Mhm.
lot I can do. But it's hard not to be stressed out about how things might wind up. Only because the way I see it, if Trump is reelected, that's it. We're living in a fascist dictatorship. That's it. Uh, End of story.
It might be a little extreme, but I think the attempt is there. And I think that rhetoric is just that fear-based rhetoric is dangerous.
My fear-based rhetoric.
No, the general fear-based rhetoric, and that's you saying that is part of that fear-based rhetoric. I think the dictatorship, and I mean, we'll see. I'm not saying you're wrong. But
I'm sorry, but I see a lot of parallels between the rise of Hitler and the Nazi Party in the
yeah,
1930s and what these guys are doing, and
yeah.
they're playing a lot of the same. They're using a lot of the same plays. It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I know people get mad at me when I say that, but it's just it's how I see it. I don't think that's
Yeah,
a conspiracy theory. I think that's looking at history and looking what's
yeah.
going on now and going, this is dangerous.
Yeah, I think it's a rather more sane, even if it was a conspiracy theory, it's a rather more sane conspiracy theory than the lizard people eating children.
Yes,
That the right
and yeah,
and Trump is here to save us from the blood drinking, children eating pedophiles of the Democrats. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's the I would get behind your theory
First.
more than I would the other one. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, well, okay.
But yeah, I see it. I mean, but I just feel like we live in this age of information, and information just spread, and it doesn't matter how true or factual it really is. If it picks up fire, it becomes the truth. It becomes the general truth, and
Well,
you
yeah, but I
know,
don't. There are people in the media who are trumpeting certain. You have your OA and your Fox News, and they go with the QAnon conspiracy theories, and they put them on the news. But the left wing media, which is not really true, but the other news channels don't counter attack that with my theories. That nobody talks about it. That's like
mhm,
it's very quietly talked about on social media, maybe, but they don't
mhm,
talk about the parallels between the rise of the Nazis in the 1930s and what's
yeah,
happening in this country today. They don't do it. So
mhm,
it's a fringe concern, I think, which is it's striking to me, and that is what scares me. Because as you know, I'm a single issue voter, and my issue is I hate Nazis. That's it.
yeah, I get it. it's a good reason to vote, and vote in the right side of history. So, I too am against that whole regime of fucking idiots. Just to talk about just propagating hate and propagating fear, and I mean, I think both sides of the aisle are guilty of that, but one side just happens to be pretty freaking gnarly, man. Really,
Well,
really
the
gnarly.
Republicans live on it.
Yeah,
They
wow.
live and they exist because of it and for it. That's that. Yeah.
hmm It wasn't always that way, and I think, but what
No.
the positive thing is, like, I watched this video today of like a group. They're in Arizona, and they're called Arizona Republicans voting for Joe Biden. It's like a crazy long name. I'm like, yeah, couldn't have come up with, like, something shorter. But anyways, there's all these older people in 60s, 70s, even getting up into the 80s that were all staunch Republicans their entire life, all voting for Joe
Well,
because I don't think they were Republicans that the Republican Party has become the far leaning evangelistic, like, people hating, and maybe these people are religious or whatnot, but they're not going around trying to take people's lives apart. They just were brought up a certain way, and or maybe more conservative fiscally, and fine, I can see all that. But there's a lot of these people are voting for Joe Biden, so we'll see if that really
I
swings
mean,
that far.
the polls I've seen is 95% of the Republicans who have been polled are still voting for Trump. So those there he goes.
Oh my. Yeah.
Those are the Republicans for Biden are such a minority. I mean, and if it comes down to swing votes again, this country's in trouble anyway. You know what I mean? If a third party candidate can actually spoil this election, like some people think is the case with 2016, like if that's the case now, this country's screwed anyway.
Mm.
There's just a tide of fascists that have to be dealt with, and I don't know how you do it.
Oh, Canada.
They won't have us. That's the thing. Guess what?
Yeah.
No country is taking us because we're fucking dying of COVID. We can't leave. We're trapped in this potentially fascist regime because nobody else wants us. It's they didn't need to build a wall. COVID did it for them.
Well, we're gonna see in about less than 12 hours.
2 weeks before we know for sure, I bet.
Yeah, but tonight there's gonna be some fireworks, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no matter who wins, this hasn't changed. Fuck you, Nazis.
Fuck you, Nazi.
It's always so satisfying, isn't it? All right, thanks for
find
watching.
Great joy out of it.
Thanks for watching West Coast Massholes. We'll see you next time. Bye. Vote if you haven't already, dummies.
Yeah, don't be a fucking idiot. Bye. Love you.
This has been a Blursh production. Blursh.